Hi, welcome to Foreigner in the Philippines. We're here in Cebu City and it's been raining. As you see in the background, it's rain. So we're here in our start in our vacation. So this is the dining area. We still have fruits over there. So we're gonna do an advice. So let's gonna go to our room. Terrence is there. Don't worry. Yeah, so we're gonna do our advice. It's an on the spot advice. Okay, so this is our bed. Darling, we're gonna have our advice, darling. So can you hold, darling? Because I'm gonna read. Yeah, so we got a letter from Tom. Tom. That's not Tom, right? Tom is Tam.
Yes, Tom. It sounds like you're saying thumb, but anyway, that
It's
would be
Tom.
that would make sense, wouldn't it? Tom Thumb. For
Kala
those
ko
in the West,
sila sa
okay.
akong agtang.
Never mind about your forehead, for heaven's sake. Go.
So we're gonna give an advice because we're just having our vacation. So we're no driving in the rural area. So we will have our body is not really bumping. So our head
Bumping,
also are
bumping.
not in bumping.
Okay, well, now that we've not been bumping, can
Yeah.
we just get on with it?
Yeah, so this is the letter. Dear Terence and Beth, I am your avid followers in your channel and I truly salute both of you for all you do. I write you a letter to ask you for an advice and your reaction. I saw a video about Filipinas saying foreigners should avoid means not marry, right? Should avoid marrying a squatter-like behavior, no manner, and uneducated Filipina. I look forward for your thoughts, especially Beth's opinion as a Filipina on this matter. Thanks for the time, Tom.
Tom. Okay, Tom. What you're talking about is a video that went viral doing exactly what we're doing, advising. And in that particular video, she's talking about some people that she can see. And so, as a Westerner, especially if you're American, you might be worrying about being politically correct, pointing someone out and saying, oh, well, don't be like them. Well, what's being advised is exactly what we would advise. You need to be able to talk to someone. You need to be able to share your life with them. So if you're educated, you want someone who's at least as educated or as intelligent as you. There's no point in marrying a dodo. I mean, this makes sense no matter where you are. Never mind whether it's the Philippines or not. If you were in America, you wouldn't want to marry someone who had no manners, who had no education, and was walking around doing trashy behavior. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, but darling,
Yes, darling.
I'm contradict on his advice, because
Well, he didn't give any advice. We're the one giving advice.
your advice. I stand on behind.
You're contradicting
Yeah,
me.
because for me, as a Filipina, there are a lot of good Filipina. The behavior of the Filipina who is because there are other Filipinas who was not able to go to college, but they can learn English even they're just high school level or high school graduates, because sometimes our fate, right? The fate of poverty is the reasons why they will not able to be having an education.
Right.
You know,
In
so
fact, honey, you're not contradicting me. What you're saying is exactly what I said. That you want someone who is at least, if not as educated as you, at least as intelligent as you. And if they're as intelligent as you, then you will be like-minded in their behavior. And whether they've got an education or not,
yeah, they can
if
learn.
if they've got an education or not, if they're going around with bad manners and trashy behavior, you're not going to want them. Unless, of course, you enjoy going around and behaving in a trashy squatter's way, and then you'll be like-minded and you probably will be very happy together in your squatter land.
And
Whatever.
okay, this is my general opinion. Okay.
Your general opinion.
Yeah, my general opinion is there's a lot of very, very good Filipina,
And I would agree.
yeah, and you can find a good Filipina, very good Filipina majority in the province area. because they're more reserved, and at the same time they have a good family values.
Right.
And at the same time, their connections on their spiritual at the same time is very intact. So
It's very what?
intact. And intact means very solid, right? On his relationship between God and them. So and at the same time about the comments about squatter behavior, behavior could be, depend behavior, it depends on how your parents raise you up, and at the same time your location. If your location is in the city where surrounded by bars, surrounded by a lot of discos, a lot of drinking, then you could consider that you should not go there, right? You should not pick up some women there who is in who is surrounded by that, who go in the bars wherever. It's not
Yeah.
generalized, because there are also other go there just for fun. But if you want a serious relationship, don't find Filipina in the bars. Don't find in the place where it's very very vocal, what do you call it, very very revealing, because if you're looking for a lifetime partners, find it
Yeah.
somewhere who is the spirit. There's no need about there's no particular in educations, because you can find you can find a lot of Filipinos who are still not who is not educated, but very very good high values. Don't find very beautiful Filipina, don't find very good English Filipina, because that will demolish. But the important is the attitude, the important is the inner behavior,
Well,
right?
yeah. Well, you're not saying that any man should come over and not choose a woman because she's very beautiful, saying, "Oh, I'm not going to go with her because she's far too
No,
beautiful."
not really,
No,
not
we're talking
specifically.
about people. We're really talking about, and we've said this before. Certainly, my advice would be don't choose a woman who is overtly sexual in her dress and her behavior.
Yeah.
You might look at her and say, "Wow, what a knockout!" And you can see half of her boobs, and she's wearing extremely tight, revealing clothes. It's probably not going to end well. In fact, it's going to end because she probably has far different values to you. By having someone who is very revealing in her dress, or what I call overtly sexual, one where every guy, if you were walking along with her, every guy would be looking at her and going, "Whoa." Yeah. Do you want to be in competition with every man that you pass who's going to look at your lady and think that she is still advertising and saying vacancy? So, yeah, if that's what this lady who did the video is talking about trashy behavior, well, that's exactly what we would say. And isn't that exactly what you would say?
I I think I'm just playing it safe, okay? Okay, this is my opinion on that video. When I look at it, I think on the other side I'm a little bit disappointed, and at the same time on the other side I said she got a point also, because if those trashy ladies that she's repairing for is living not in good values, then she got a point. But if those ladies that she's repairing for, or not maturity, it depends on the values where she raises, right? Which I don't understand. In other
I
words,
don't
okay,
know,
I
honey.
sit down. I
Honey,
sit down
what have
properly.
you? Um,
I sit down properly so that my
I think
head
you're
is
s-
been.
you kind
My
of got
head my blood vessels will go on my head. Okay.
Your blood vessels will go on your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of losing me. My brain's beginning to hurt again.
Yeah. So in other words,
We're talking about, very simply, would you recommend that anybody would seek out the company of someone who is trashy and ill-mannered in their behavior? Never mind about the education thing, because education depends very much on whether the person has any intelligence. Like you've said, we've met girls. We know women who are not trashy in their behavior, but they haven't had the benefit of a good education. But they're
okay.
intelligent and well mannered.
Okay, this is it. if
This is it.
okay, this
Oh
is
God,
it.
I'm holding on for this one.
Okay, so
Go on.
don't choose a woman. This is it. Don't choose a woman who is the kigol is very showing, right?
Who's what?
No, who is overtly sexy. Where when she's gonna bend down, her her lips on her butt is almost showing.
We're not turning you on, are we?
Okay. No, almost showing, and at the same time, very showing when it comes to boobs. Because that's a red flag that it's not a serious relationship that you're looking for, right? And of course, you cannot change.
Might be a
It's
lot of
difficult.
fun.
It's difficult to change the behavior of a certain woman if she grows like that.
Why would you
Okay.
want to change their behavior? Let them get on with it.
So that's what she's preparing for. But then, don't underestimate the Filipinas who is not uneducated yet. Who's
Honey,
uneducated.
we've agreed on the
Yeah, because
education, right?
there's a lot who is good values and at the same time will take care for the rest of your life. In other words, the relationships will be nurtured by that Filipina who is more in good values rather than education
Which is someone who does not have trashy
behavior.
squatter behavior.
Okay.
Good.
So
So-
in other words,
In other words, Oh,
choose
God.
very carefully when you marry a Filipina, and at the same time, the same with a Filipina, don't choose trashy foreigner behavior.
there we go. A trashy foreigner.
In other words,
heaven
those
forbid there
foreigners who
should
are
be
just
such a
being
thing.
not seriously and just came to the Philippines for fun. Okay? Because when you
Okay.
look a lifetime partner, it should be someone who committed on that relationship and not just for fun.
That's right.
Okay, so please like, comment, and subscribe. Again, thank you so much. It's our personal opinion, and at the same time, we're trying to squish our blood vessel to our head. Have a good day and God bless.
I'm not trying to squish any blood vessels in my. What would it? I think I need to
There's-
talk to that
we
other
still have-
woman and get some advice.
Yeah, we still have other advice to do. So, but for now, that one advice, and later we're gonna do another advice.
We've got to get on now. We've got no more time for this. Is what she's saying.
Have
What?
a good day. Have a good day and God bless. Good.